What's up, y'all? Um, I think we all have watched or at least heard of Ahmaud Arbery's murder, and I got to thinking a lot on this one. I decided to record some of my thoughts for you all. Um, Let me know what you think. For stuff like this, I just need space and time to clear my head. The guilty until proven innocent standard has been placed on us since forever. But let me just present a question. How do we respond? I'm not talking about how we protest and organize, though that's important. I'm talking about how we live our daily lives. For example, in 2012, when Trayvon Martin was wrongfully profiled and killed, my dad told me to avoid wearing hoodies. And to me at the time, this seemed illogical. But now I realize he was just trying his best to make sure I stayed alive. These experiences are traumatic for us all. And I think we should take some time to understand how we respond. It was reported that Ahmaud's killer said he looked like a robber who was at fault for a string of break-ins. So I guess every black person wearing a white t-shirt, shorts, and running shoes was a suspect that day. For two men to approach one unarmed man with guns, we know a power dynamic was at play. The power of a gun is immense, and we don't need to be reminded of that. But what we must understand is Ahmaud's killers thought that sort of force was necessary when confronting him. Why? Because they don't see innocence in us. They see
Something more intimidating, more aggressive, deceptive, conniving. They see something inherently criminal.
But how should we respond? When we get profiled, we all feel the massive weight on our backs, the deepening within our chests, the nervous anxiety that we don't know what to do with, the initial rage to revolt against the notion of it. With situations like this, history tells us we've always adapted to survive. Instead of wearing the beautiful garments of our native land, we resorted to putting on the clothes of our oppressors, just hoping they see us the way they see themselves. There was a study done by a Georgia State University researcher, and she basically summarized an old social anxiety model constructed by Rappi and Hamburg. I'll link all this information, but it basically states that a person who is concerned with being stereotyped would do all that they can to break that stereotype. They think that their representation should be of the highest quality. That, for instance, if someone thought they were uneducated, they'll do the most to prove why they was educated. I think just to sum up the study, though, I think it applies to black people and minorities in general. We will do anything to prove to others that we're well educated, well equipped, well mannered. And that's a stress we live with daily, is to prove these things. So I asked, how do we respond? Do we accept this stress and go about our daily lives? Do we try to disprove the stereotype by adjusting what we wear, how we talk, and how we present ourselves? Like, I don't got the answers, honestly. I was just taking a walk.
Hey, this shit wavy.